It's in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Second and 7.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's complete. He's got Cup. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Darnold to throw on first down. That's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And the Bears are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal, Chicago.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second and goal. On the give, it's Swift. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. third and goal coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Let us up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Escaping the pressure right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey,
that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the two.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will get into the end zone. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. Cairo Santos after the opening kick. And we're underway from Seattle. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Completed over the middle. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Taking a deep shot here. Looking for Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
First down, Williams. Buying some time right. Gets his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So that brings up 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line of game. They force a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Play fake, Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Blitz coming, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks go up 6-0 here in the first.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing he can stretch that field. With the route check, skilled catch, quickly become a runner check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Williams. Set up the screen here to Swift. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Forced out to his right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down, and that was impressive.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They run the counter with Swift. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst of quickness of pursuit.
And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Again, right side for Swift. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. But just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And that one incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Second and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive, turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
King, Field King. No touch. No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Great. 180. Try left, Yeti.
A first down throw for Hurts. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Still on the move. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And a much better result here. Give them 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to hit that ball across the goal line.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kobe Dean.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
On play action, Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete. Kylan Granson. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he's going to give his offense finds a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and everyone just needs to take a deep breath. Settle in, get a couple first downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Open man, that's Romo Dunze. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way,
That is hot! What a throw! DJ Moore! Touchdown, Chicago.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The 19-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Great, set. No touch.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And walk him down up beyond the 30. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
The 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
No touch, set. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
Great, set. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Montez Sweat in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Hey, 73, 70. Hey, Silver.
Off the play fake. Hurts. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Montez Sweat. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Great. Anyway,
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. He's got it. Into space. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 55 yards on the game. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
63. Don't touch that. Anyway, don't touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Great. Don't touch.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
Don't touch that. Anyway, let's go. Don't touch it.
Now, faking the give. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A 30-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nakobe Dean in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really in a fly zone all game long.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. ask what defines my name.
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop creep with back.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Dallas Cowboys. 2 teams more than ready to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 23.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing. Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 36. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Prescott off play action. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for L.A. And even 50 yards.
A gain of 50 yards. Ready. 1st down, Los Angeles.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
2nd and 3.
Yellow 80!
A shotgun snap for Stafford. To the right side, it complete to Atwell. And the Rams are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Go 20!
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So that's going to move them half the distance.
First of all, you can't jump in this situation, but think about your play calling now. could easily change what you want to do and maybe make things a little bit easier.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Loss of 5 yards. And second down and goal.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Rams post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. But down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive. Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing right, and that's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 55 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Prescott, they're going to throw for him.